Well, so Ida is doing everything we anticipated that it would do. It is beginning its rapid intensification process this morning. Obviously, we just saw that video from Cuba. It hit a speed bump overnight going over Cuba, but that's all it was a speed bump. It didn't knock this thing down any real way, and it's already beginning to grow again, and you can really start seeing those dense clouds building right around the center. This is going to wrap itself into that classic buzzsaw look of a major hurricane as it works its way across the Gulf Coast. So this is a monster. This is going to do real damage, and the most likely area for landfall is still southeast Louisiana. That's where they're under a hurricane warning all through southeast Louisiana, going over towards our area, the Mississippi Gulf Coast, under a tropical storm warning, and we are under a tropical storm watch here as Ida comes closer. We just saw the intensification beginning. It was 80 going over the Cuba there, that little peninsula there of Cuba. Now it's up to 85 miles per hour at this last update, moving to the northwest at 16. So it's moving northwest. It's not moving due north. It is moving northwest. And like I said, this is where we haven't seen any changes. We are continuing to see the same things with the models and looking at where this thing is going, and it's to the northwest towards southeast Louisiana. Now there is a cone. That cone still focuses on Louisiana. It goes over to about Grand Isle to about Vermilion Bay. It doesn't bring the cone over into our area. Does that mean we don't get anything out of this? No, we're going to get major impacts out of this, especially in western parts of our viewing area. This is going to be a very large storm. The impacts are going to spread pretty wide. We're going to get a lot of rain out of this system. And keep in mind, there is still a cone. And if it comes more on the eastern side of this cone, that would increase our impacts. Now, of course, it goes a little farther in the western side of this cone, that would decrease our impacts. But I mean, here we are. We're talking about a Category 4 storm, most likely. And folks, it could go beyond there. I mean, the only thing that's going to limit this storm is how much time it has over the water. All right, so I just talked about going towards Louisiana. Why are we so, confident that this thing is going to continue working its way northwest? Right here, we got a high pressure ridge, 18,000 feet up in the atmosphere, that's parked across the southeast. It's like a mountain. It can't go over that mountain. It's going to take the easy route around that mountain. So it's going to go like this. That's why we have a pretty good handle on the forecast where this is headed. And like I said, there still could be some little movements in there, but we don't anticipate any huge movements, the kind of movements that would completely flip our forecast around. Here's the radar. We're just starting to see the first bands there on that radar. When is it going to get here? That's, of course, the next question. All right, so during the day today, we're actually going to have a number of showers and storms around. They won't be directly related, just part of the big general flow, so you anticipate running into some rain today. But the main part of the storm is still well south of us here at 5 o'clock, continuing that northwest movement as we head into tomorrow morning. That's midnight. Then as we head into tomorrow morning, getting closer to the coastline here in southeast Louisiana. And then what you'll notice is even as it makes a landfall over here, sometime early afternoon tomorrow to late afternoon. And the exact timing of this is going to be important. Every hour it spends over that rocket fuel warm water will make a stronger storm. And you can see these outer bands for us. We'll start getting torrential downpours likely midday tomorrow. And then that'll continue because this works its way to the north. We'll continue to be on the wet side of the system, drawing in that rain, those rain bands from the Gulf of Mexico all through the day on Monday as well. We could get even more rain on Monday than we get on Sunday. It's very possible. So we're going to have some significant impacts out of this as it continues to work its way on through, even though it doesn't look like it'll hit us directly. So our impacts certainly wind. I mean, you think, oh, it's just tropical storm force winds. Yeah, but we may have those winds for 24 hours or more. So that'll continue. That'll be a problem. Surge 3 to 5 feet across parts of our local area, higher in coastal Mississippi. And then we're on the right side of a landfalling tropical system. There will be the possibility of tornadoes with that. And then, of course, the big red bar here is flooding just from all the rain that is going to be possible. 5, 6, 7 inches certainly could happen out of this system. So we got a lot to go through the next few days. Of course, we'll give you more details. We'll check out some more of the modeling as we go through the morning here.